Go hard, Chad in the building.
Yo, oh yeah, we like y'all out here acting a fool. What's going on, good people? Welcome to another episode of the 710 The Slickville Show. We are back. Hey,
We in this thing.
hey, I ain't
The people requested and we answered.
They made it happen for us, and I'm happy to be back.
Thank
I
you.
want to thank everybody for tuning in, whether it's via Amazon Fire Stick, the Status Network app, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Periscope. I want to thank you. Even if you're on YouTube, what's going on? We already got people already in the chat room from London, UK. Shout out to Tishian Mama. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, yo, we got a jam-packed show for y'all tonight. Look, this is about to be crazy tonight, but I'm excited about it. I'm definitely excited. And listen, good people, this is the interactive show, so please like, share, comment. You know what? You can even call in 470-251.
Said it slow. A little bit more time for my people.
43. It's right down there.
470-251-4343.
All of that. I see Mr. Go Hard. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, hey, I want to thank everybody who came out yesterday to the Status Network 1-year anniversary empowerment concert. It was dope. Shout out to Slutty Vegan for coming through, representing, dropping off all those vegan burgers on these folks that my wife ate all by herself. Did not.
They offer you any? Nothing.
She did offer me some, but she didn't give me one on her own. I had to make a comment. What's going on Instagram chat room? That's what I'm talking about. On tonight's show, yo, we're gonna do a quick since last week because we got a whole lot of stuff to talk about tonight. We got a hell of a question of the night. We're gonna talk about tipping, and then if we got some time, we're gonna talk about these new kids are different.
Man, everything is different in 2019. But we'll stick with just the new kids.
These new kids different.
I got a new kid segment too, but we'll say that for next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, things is different in 2019.
And then I'm also going. I got a new segment called Jay's 2-minute tirade. Listen. Jay's 2-minute tirade is just 2 minutes for me to go off. And I got a hell of a topic because there was some stuff that came out in the news since the last time we were on that kind of rubbed me in the wrongest of ways.
Way.
Yeah. What up, Miss Peter Gay Fletcher, all the way from Jamaica? We are international up in this
All
thing.
right,
That's what I'm talking
London,
about.
UK, Jamaica. All right.
Yeah, we out here.
Yay.
And so, like I said, if you hadn't shared this feed already, go ahead and share this feed. You know, we greatly appreciate it. What I'm going to start doing is we're going to start doing we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway for everybody that share this feed, and then go ahead and share. They put in the comment in the chat room that they've shared this feed because, on Facebook, they put such and such shared this feed and 3 others. I need to know that the 3 other people that shared this feed or the 15 other people that shared this feed, I need to know who shared this feed because we're going to enter y'all name into a drawing. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and start sending out some gifts. That's what we trading this whole thing up.
Woo! So they need to share the feed on
Instagram. On Facebook. You can't do it on Instagram.
Yeah, can't do it on Instagram. I need to put it on my page.
But if you can tag some of your
quick,
friends on Instagram, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we need to get this discussion going, and I want to show my appreciation for everybody that's out here supporting the 710 The Slickville Show. Y'all are dope. And like I said, guys, I want you to go ahead and share this feed with somebody with a cracked iPhone screen. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you see this iPad right here?
Oh, man, his iPad.
Blame number 3.
Number 3, crack your screen?
Number 3 got a hold of it, and she got a hold of it.
Got a hold of it. New kids, man. New kids.
Oh, yeah.
New kids.
Now, all kids tear up stuff.
Yes.
But listen, all right, so.
But number 3, the baby.
Number 3, the baby, yeah. That means she don't know how to handle stuff.
That's true.
She takes stuff and just start running.
She's normally really good. screaming.
Her head just be all over the place. Her head is in the 98th percentile of being big. Like
baby's head move though. It's like they still try to get it together. My niece head do that. I call it wobble head.
Oh well, this one got a bobble. This one definitely got a bobble. All right, we appreciate you, Jennifer Wells. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that on down. Question of the night. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the chat room. Question of the night, and this is gonna be on our, as far as our big topic for the night. Does your mate have a responsibility to maintain a particular size or shape for the duration of their relationship?
Does your mate, as in boyfriend or girlfriend, or does your husband or wife has a responsibility to remain a size?
Well, let's go ahead and do husband or wife.
Let's do husband or wife. We can't do boyfriend or girlfriend. Stuff's too suspect around these days. Relationships, it's like Pop-Tarts, in and out. So we'll say marriage. All right. I'm going to go ahead and you're married, so you'll be the perfect one to chime in on.
You know, you have been married, so you also count too.
But I'm in these streets single. You're in these streets a whole marriage. You're
not in these streets.
No, I'm not in these streets.
All right. So since last week, what's been going on? Well, since last time. We're going to do since last time. We ain't seen y'all in a minute.
Let's see what happened. Let's see. Okay, so I got my niece this past weekend by myself in Atlanta. Her first road trip was to see me, and her mother and father went off on their own adventure. So I got my 6-month-year-old niece for the first time to myself. It was amazing. She literally did not cry one time.
What?
Not one time. I'm a whole mama figure in these streets.
Hold on, did she not cry because she just not a crying baby, or she did not cry because you?
Wait, does it matter? That doesn't even make sense. Let's just stick to the facts. She didn't cry the whole time that I was there.
That makes a difference.
Why does it make?
Because number 3 didn't cry the whole time.
You don't never want to give me my just due.
I just wanted to ask a question.
She's a good baby. She seldomly cries.
Okay.
However, yeah, I had my niece this whole weekend. Shout out to Mia Isabella. And, I've been, trying to expand my horizons in the dating world a little bit. So.
Oh, snap. So you thinking about being a mama and you getting your dating up there? That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, I'm trying to step it up. But, yeah, other than that, everything's been good. Family, friends, good. Work, good. Yeah, everything's good.
I'm glad to hear that. Hey, Shoot Your Shot Monday is about to get real interesting out here in these streets. So, hey, guys, if y'all want to shoot y'all shot, 470-251-4343. Sway is single and out here in these streets. That's what she said. All right, so.
So what's happening? What's up with you? What's been up with you?
Since last week, I played in a basketball game on Saturday for the first time in about a year, getting up and down the court. And I am paying for it.
You in pain?
Oh, yeah. Your boy is old. Your boy is officially old, but I'm talking about my knee's been hurting for the last 2 days. I needed a new foot. My shoulder is all jacked up. But I made it happen.
Did your team win?
We won, and I scored 5 whole points.
I was just
in 2 minutes. I blame Coach Ernest for that.
Why?
Because I was pretending to be old, so I didn't have to play that much, but I didn't know that it was going to work.
Man, you should have just been your normal youthful self. You still got the skills.
I still got the skills. I made my shot.
I
made my shot. I was 100.
So the whole game, you scored 5 points.
I scored a whole 5 points.
Okay, well.
I was 100% from the field and from the free throw line out here in these streets. What up, Leah's sweetest in these streets? Right. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, I felt every bit of those 2 minutes that we played. We played a whole game before that, and I did a whole bunch of workouts. But yeah. Oh, Mr. Gohar said I bounce back by the end of August. Hey man, you about right, but I'm gonna get some more time in before that. I'm gonna be in shape by the end of August. Y'all watch out. Because Jay's, the 710 Fitness Center is about to open up. I'm about to be in shape.
Okay. We got Bahamas in the house as well.
Bahamas in the house?
Philip. We got Philip from Bahamas in the house.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Shout out to my ASU.
What's AS? Oh, Alabama State.
Alabama State University.
Okay, we out here.
What's up, dude?
That's what I'm talking about. All right. So listen, we're gonna jump right in. We're gonna jump right into the topic of the night.
All right.
I have my thing real quick. I don't know what I did with it, but listen. So today, the question of the night, if y'all hadn't seen it already, it is: does your spouse have the responsibility to maintain a particular size or shape for the duration of the relationship? And that part of that goes back to this whole Nicole Murphy, Antoine Fuqua, Layla Rashawn type situation.
Oh, I feel some kind of way.
Well, go ahead, open it on up. Open it on up then.
All right. So, first of all, I didn't appreciate Wendy Williams showing an old picture of Layla.
You talking about the old picture like
in the all black
Boomerang Layla?
And she didn't show Boomerang Layla. She showed like the reason why we're asking this question: is it your responsibility to maintain your weight?
You talking about new Layla?
Yeah, new Layla. Still beautiful, gorgeous. First of all, that was just shady on Wendy Williams' part. Secondly, Nicole Murphy, that's her second time, allegedly her second time, messing around, in the back door with someone who's married.
She said in the back door.
Allegedly, she supposedly also did that to Diamond. What's her name?
You gonna say Diamond?
Diamond.
She always gonna be Diamond.
Of all the names, Brett, big sister. What's her name?
You don't know her name?
Well, I can't think of the lady name. The all white lady,
What?
We're all white. What's her name?
That's not Diamond.
I know it's not Diamond. Everybody know who I'm talking about when I said Diamond from the Player Club, though. So anyway, when she was married to the guy, the Prince of Turks and Caicos, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. So the whole demise of their relationship was, Miss Murphy. And she's going to say that they're just friends. You ain't kissing by the pool. You're not kissing your family friend by the pool the way they kiss.
Lisa Ray.
Lisa Ray. Thank you. Why couldn't I think her name? Shout out to Lisa Ray. Anyway, so that's not a family friend kissing by. I kissed none of my family friends by the pool. Like they were kissing. Like the pictures indicated.
Okay.
I was
going to ask about that.
I'm just saying that no one kisses their family friend. You do not have a family friend that you kiss like that at all. Period.
No. Hey, real quick, I just want to go back. Julian Brown said that.
Oh gosh.
Back when you was babysitting, you gave that baby some purple drink.
I did not get a baby no purple drink.
Made her sleepy. All right.
I feel that I feel like it would have been her responsibility to do her due diligence to make sure that, one, it's a lie. The family friend thing is just a lie. She could have did something better than that. She could have just said she didn't know, she was unaware. But even with that, it's still her responsibility to make sure and confirm that this is a single man or a divorced man or whatever.
Did you know that Layla Rashawn was married?
Yeah, I knew she was married. I didn't know who she was married to. I had no clue that was her husband. That threw me.
Okay.
I didn't know. I knew she was a married woman, but I didn't know that was her husband.
All right, so I mean, I tell you, it was weird. It was weird because I looked at as all the information was coming out and how everything was playing out. Like, dude didn't say nothing yet.
Nothing at all.
And ain't nobody trashing him.
The only person he's talking to is Layla. That's the only person he's talking to.
Yeah, ain't nobody trashing him for that. And I'm like, okay, I see it. Like, but most dudes is like, how you do that? How you do that? Like,
you're right. They're not trashing him at all. They laying Nicole out.
Like they was like, hey man,
black men don't cheat.
Yeah, I had a meme. Don't
do that, production team.
That said how all black men was looking at Antoine Fuqua because he was the first black man to cheat.
Where's the meme?
Let me see if I can find this real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this live feed right fast. But yeah, like.
You're right though. He hasn't gotten any backlash or He haven't gotten anything.
It was
it's
almost
all falling on Nicole.
It was almost like he directed that cheat. Like, yeah. Like, I'm gonna make this movie be dope. I'm gonna make this cheat be dope because hey, I completely got away with it. Now I ain't gonna say got away with it, but like I said, they not.
Okay.
What's up?
We got some things in the chat room going on here.
Okay.
So Jenny from Miami says he done had no, she mad. He done had 3 kids out of marriage. This ain't new to him. Just and another guy, Dwayne Farrell, some hashtag black men, black don't cheat, but I think he meant black men don't cheat. So yeah, so Jenny said that he's had 3 kids out of marriage. So this isn't new to him. See, I didn't know any of that. I never really even seen. I probably seen him just in regular random news feed when maybe one of his movies came out or something like that. But this was the first time I really took a close up look at him and the maps. But he's it sounds like he had
to put that in there.
I didn't know it was built like that. But
yeah, put that in there.
But yeah, he's wrong for what? How every black man looking at Antoine Fuqua for being first. I can't with you.
Yeah.
So it basically sounds like he ain't no good anyway. He is rather cool and calm about this. Like, this ain't his first rodeo. Like, he haven't reached out. He ain't said nothing. He ain't try to even defend Nicole. She's out here by herself just hanging in the wind. He haven't said anything to help her. Nothing. Yeah, this is a family friend. But you know,
But you can't. Can't say that.
He hasn't said anything. Because if he said it, Wendy Williams would have had it on, and I watch her every day.
No, you can't say that. But like I said, Krista said that I think the internet went after Nicole because she was the first to speak out with that family friend BS.
Yeah, she should have stayed. As long as
she
was quiet, she should have stayed quiet.
And then also,
and she's an easy target. She's beautiful, gorgeous. She's single. Again, let me say it. She's beautiful, gorgeous. She's an easy target. That's why they went after her. She's an easy target.
You know what?
What?
The internet said, according to Jennifer Wells, that Layla stole someone else's husband back in the day.
Layla?
So it's coming back around on her.
No, not Layla.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? This right here.
Yeah, can we
turn this around?
we got that meme up. Can we turn those sound effects up just a little bit, buddy?
What happened to the meme? Oh, he took it down.
Yeah, he took it down. I'm turned all the way up on my side. But yeah, it's plugged in. They said also Ms. Payal said that it's always easier to blame the woman.
It's always easy to blame the woman.
But you know what?
What? It is. He over there just sitting there just probably kissing somebody right now.
But no, women are so much harder on women than they are on guys in certain situations. Like if he had cheated with somebody that was ugly, they would have been like, oh, he ain't nothing. Oh, he's so dirty, and how could he do pretty Layla Rashawn like that? But he cheated with I ain't gonna say upgrade because that sounds kind of mean, but at the same time, you know, if you look at them both side by side right now, then that's the reality of the situation. Like ain't nobody blind out here in these streets. Dude's like, yeah, I get it. If I was gonna risk it all, it would be with Nicole Murphy.
That's not right. Dwayne Farrell just made a valid point.
What's up?
Remember, she waiting to exhale. She slept with a married man. You're right, Dwayne.
Hey, and then that's just what you gotta do.
Jenny said maybe he and his wife have an agreement. We don't know. We really don't know. We just know what it looks like on the outside, and it looks horrible. And Nicole should have kept her mouth shut as long as old boy kept his mouth shut. Just let him handle it.
Okay, so.
But she should have verified and re-verified before she kissing them. But anyway.
Was that a whole cheat?
Was it a whole? Wait, whoa! What's the question?
Was that a whole cheat?
Was it a whole cheat or a half a cheat?
A half a cheat. Was that a whole or a half a cheat? Because Offset's cheat was a half because he didn't actually touch nobody. He just set it up.
but he didn't get to.
He didn't touch
He
nobody.
didn't get to do the whole. That's a cheat. A cheat is a cheat. Are we finna talk about what's cheating and what's not? That's a cheat. He cheated.
He kissed her, so
He kissed her, so he
so
cheated.
at that point, that's cheating.
Yes. At that point, you touched her. Period. I don't care if it was on her toe. You touched another woman.
Hold on,
you
fam.
cheated. I'm just saying. And they just accidentally ended up. Where were they at?
They were in Italy.
Okay, they both accidentally ended up in Italy. Okay.
So that was a Miss Payal said that was a whole cheat.
That
It was a whole cheat because they lips touched.
And other parts probably touched later that day.
Okay, that was a whole cheat. I didn't know if that was considered a half a cheat because if they had got caught like on picture and then all of a sudden it was just like, oh,
He was first base.
first base.
They said it was first base.
First base is a cheat. Okay. All right, then I get it. So
It was a 1/4 cheat.
1/4 cheat. Pop said that's over the line. All right, so yeah, that's a cheat. All right.
Cheat. Yeah. Cheat's a cheat.
So why do you think the size difference between the two women became such a big topic? Or the fall off itness? Is that a word?
That's not a word.
the fall off itness, because Boomerang Layla was banging. She just had jacked up toes.
She was banging, yeah. Well, in Exhale, she was banging. She's
was
always
banging
been
in that?
banging. She was banging in she was pretty in I can't think of that movie.
What,
Anyway.
Beverly Hills Cop 3?
She's a gorgeous
Wayans
woman
Brothers?
now.
With-
She looks the same. She looks the same. Like I can look at her and see that. Like she has, she hasn't aged. Black don't crack. She looks great. She looks good. She just picked up a few pounds, but she's a middle-aged, late 30s probably, 2 kids.
Layla's got to be closer in her 40s.
So probably, yeah, you're right.
Hey,
Close
chat
to
room,
50.
if y'all could go ahead and verify how old Layla is. I want to say she got to be in her
40s?
mid-40s.
Yeah. Then
47. I want to say 47.
47. Okay.
I'm almost willing to bet 47
Okay.
on Layla. But I know what's it called is
She every bit of 50 something.
yeah.
51 by now, I think. I think she's 51.
Just
Think
said
she turned 50?
Botox. Yeah, she done got her fair share of Botox.
Who, Nicole?
Yeah, that's what Payal said. Botox.
Fell off his nest and he spelled it. Okay. I can't. It's one word. Fell off his nest.
Okay. And so going back to the question of the night. I understand that people are talking about like Layla has some medical issues that's now not allowing her to maintain the size and figure that she
Right, I
had.
think that's thyroid.
It's lupus. I think
okay.
it is. Yeah, my wife has lupus.
Okay.
55. Who 55?
Who
Payal?
55? Layla?
Payal, who 55?
Layla 55.
Layla about old in these streets. Huh?
Layla look great.
Yeah, I think Nicole Murphy probably closer to 55 then.
Yeah, Nicole Murphy, I'm sure she's older than Layla, right?
Yeah,
Layla.
I think so.
Is it Layla or
got to be.
Leela? Leela? I think
Layla.
Leela.
It's Layla.
Oh, Layla.
It's Layla. Okay, so yeah. So going back to the original question, like, does your spouse have a responsibility to maintain a particular size or shape for the duration of the relationship? Like I said, I understand that particular medicines or medications cause weight gain, whether it's steroids or something like that, depending on what it is that you have to take. At the same time, she talking about Layla is 55.
Layla's
Sheesh.
55. Wow, Layla's 55. So she's what? Probably about 3 years or so older than Nicole Murphy.
Man.
Sheridan DeLeo said, "What's up,
What up, Shawty? How you living in these streets?
cousin in town? Cousin lives here now.
Where?
Cousin moved from Florida,
We
man.
gonna have to get Shawty up
We
in
gonna have
here
to
one of
get
these
Sheridan
days.
in here to get her on these
Nicole
opinions.
51, so he done went a little,
He went
little
a little
younger.
A little younger.
4 years, they both right on deck for AARP cards, but still, Like it is what it is. And so going back to the original question.
Yeah, because we tap dancing around. I think somebody gonna have to just say it.
Is there a responsibility? Yay or nay?
Okay. I hope women don't kill me. I say yes.
Okay.
I think that there is a responsibility for the both husband and wife, not boyfriend and girlfriend. We're talking about a husband and wife, that you maintain attractive for your spouse. I think that, just because you get married doesn't mean, okay, it's a wrap. You can fall off. I got him. I got her. So let the weight commence. The weight gain commence.
Yeah.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that. I think that, you have a responsibility to make sure that you stay attractive, because these streets are still lit. They still hot.
Yeah,
the streets are still hot when you're married. Just because people get married doesn't mean that they just they eyes don't travel, the eyes don't wander, or whatever the case may be, and that's fine. That's cool. That's fine. That's all whatever. However, you should just always still, I think, stay attractive for your husband or stay attractive for your wife. That's my opinion.
So listen, when I tell you, when I met my wife, I was about 250 something pounds. I was fat. My head was all round. I had a belly. What is that?
Sheridan Leo said agreed, because that's not the same Leela Rashawn from Waiting to Exhale.
Yeah.
See, somebody had to say it. Sheridan, I'm glad you chimed in, because somebody had to say it. I didn't want to be the one. But somebody had to say it.
So when I left for South Korea, I lost a lot of weight.
Oh, okay.
I lost 50 pounds over there.
50 pounds?
50 pounds. I was in the best shape of my life, though. Like, I was exercising, I was working out. I was aerodynamic. And when I came home for one of my cousin's funerals, she was like, my wife was like, you too little. I feel like I might try you. And I was like, you don't want to do that, cuz. Like,
still got these hands, cuz.
You don't want to do that. Like, but for real though. So, what's up?
Sheridan Leo said it must have been them cats and rabbits you were eating over there.
No, man. I ain't
Why you lost all that weight? No,
I ain't cats. Come on now.
They say over there.
Don't be racist. Now, I did a lot more walking over there than I did in the States. Like, you understand? Like, you got to understand, like, when you over there, you walk to a whole bunch of different places because you don't have a car.
Okay.
And so for something that's right down the street, like Walmart is right down the street from here, most people would get in their car and drive over there.
Right, but you would walk.
I would walk.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's different.
I need to start walking everywhere.
It changed the game.
Gotcha.
It changed everything. What did you do? What did you do to get them is what you have to do to keep them. Put in that work for your mate.
Yes, ladies, that's also mean whatever you were doing when they were your boyfriend and fiance, all that maintenance you do with the toes, the fingernails, you going and laying down and getting snatched and, waxed and things. You got to keep that stuff up. Don't just be running around here bushy-eyed.
Yeah, you want to make sure that wolf stay waxed.
That wolf still got to stay smooth now. Okay.
Tell them again. There we go.
One more time. You still got to keep.
You get that clapper.
One more time,
going.
You still got to maintain what you got going on. Hands and feet, and, don't cut the man bed sheets up. Y'all in the bed and your feet done fell off and you got that bush going on. Just keep it maintained. What you saying?
So there are a group of women out here that don't like real muscular guys.
Yeah.
Right? And so if there's a guy who just happens to get into into fitness in that way, and it's like, yo, I gotta lose some weight, and now I'm addicted to the gym. Not I'm out here Terry cruising, but I'm working out and I feel good. I like it. Look, Serena said, "Lord, that wolf got to be shaved." But they end up, they're healthy.
Yeah.
They in shape and they big, but now.
So now
they muscular to the point that their spouse don't like that.
Yeah, that's a complete body change too. That's a complete
body
change. She might like a little softness, a little mushiness on her man.
What about you?
What about me?
Yeah, what about you?
What about me?
Like, you like fluffy? You like a little,
You know what?
a little hard?
The younger
skinny?
me versus now, I don't like a skinny dude. I don't like a skinny dude. You got to be 6 feet or taller. There's no conversation at all. But I like a little, I can appreciate the tone guy. I don't like muscular. I can't stand it. I
So
hug
Terry
you
Crews
and
wouldn't
my
work for
breast.
you?
No, because I have some male friends that are muscular. Hate to hug them. Shout out to Craig. Hate to hug them because it hurts my breast every time. It's just too hard. Like, how you even get your whole body to be that hard?
Craig, why you squeezing so hard,
It
brother?
just don't make no sense. However, I am starting to like a little fluff.
A little fluff.
A little fluff. I'm starting to like a little
Ross
fluff.
on the side
still,
of the game.
Still with some nice broad shoulders, arms, but I'm starting to like a little fluff. If I push you, you don't even budge.
Why you out here pushing them?
I'm just saying, if I push you,
you want to play wrestling a little
if
bit.
I push you a little bit, it's nothing. You just kind of laugh at me, like it's kind of sexy.
I got you.
You
I
get what I'm
got you.
saying?
Smiley said,
Just say,
love should be unconditional.
ooh.
But she also said if her girl get overweight, that she gonna help her lose weight, but she won't lose her though.
Well, that's what yeah, I mean, if we gonna all gain weight as you go through life. So if you're in a relationship, this is the best thing. If you're married, and what you hope that you have in your marriage is a complete line of communication and honesty, where to the point you can say, hey baby, whether you're talking to the man or the woman, hey wifey, hey hubby, you picking up a little weight. Let's work out together. I feel like I'm picking up a little weight.
I just bought you these gym shoes.
I think maybe, so hopefully in a marriage you have that where you can have that open communication and you can say something, because there's a right, you can still say something, but there's a right kind way to say it. But hopefully you're in a marriage where you can say you picking up just a little weight. How about we work out together?
And I just brought you these yoga pants.
And I just bought you these yoga pants.
And these gym shoes.
I'll take the gifts all
And this
day.
sports bra.
Why all the gifts are female oriented? Why can't they be male oriented? I got these basketball shorts for you, bruh. I got these size 13 for
what's
you,
gym
bruh.
shoes? Can gym shoes be unisex?
Yeah. I
Okay,
guess.
thank you. You're
well,
welcome.
then you went to leotards and unitards and sports bras. Like, wait a minute.
I bought you this waist trainer, baby.
See what I'm talking about?
Put it on the last one.
I bought you this girdle, honey.
No, I wouldn't.
Man girdle.
I wouldn't do that. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. People won't admit that they don't know their spouse. Right communication is key. Also comprehension. What happened?
Dwayne Fair asked why am I hating on skinny dudes. Skinny dudes are a necessity, just like little booties matter. Skinny dudes matter.
Sheesh.
Dwayne is over 6 feet though with green eyes. That's what they don't know. So you in there, Dwayne, don't, everybody have a preference.
She said over 6 feet, but did you look over and say 163?
No, I didn't say nothing.
I'm just messing around. But look, all right, so it's a good time to switch. I know it's a whole lot more that we can talk about on this. Would you got some other stuff on that?
It's a lot on here. It's a lot. They lit tonight. It's a lot.
All right, so real quick, I got to get to Jay's 2-minute tirade before we get to tipping real quick. All right, and so Jay's 2-minute tirade is brought to you by our sponsor, Beyond Clean. Beyond Clean is a dedicated service-oriented business that strives to make your cleaning experience user-friendly, safe, affordable, and readily available to all our clients. Our company is licensed and bonded and insured, and our company owners and staff have been fingerprinted and state in criminal background checked and drug tested. We currently are licensed and serve in the state of Georgia, Illinois, and Indiana. We tailor our services to meet all of your cleaning needs, and to better assess how we can help, we offer free estimates, and all of our work is backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Please contact us at 708-829-4102 or via email at beyondcleancleaningservices@yahoo.com. What's up?
Dwayne Farrell said,
Got something in your neck, huh?
the man proposed to Sunshine from Harlem Nights. I forgot about that one. Christy from Boomerang. Robin from Waiting to Exhale. Now he married to a meme. I'm not friendly.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Okay. Put a bow on that. Let me go ahead and
She has an illness though.
Yeah, she do got
lupus. So
she do has an illness. Lupus is nothing to play with.
Yeah.
Nothing to play with. Let me set my timer for 2 minutes so I can make sure I hit this right. All right. So this week's 2-minute tirade is about the ruling in the Eric Garner case. Let me start now.
All right.
Okay. So just to recap, just in case anybody has been under a rock for the last 5 years, Eric Garner was arrested for selling loose cigarettes and killed all in the same time by a chokehold that had been prohibited by the New York Police Department policy. All while stating that he couldn't breathe while we were on tape.
Right.
This whole thing was recorded. Now, while this thing was recorded, no charges had been filed against Officer Pantaleo. And then we got the United States Department of Justice. And this is the part that kind of took me over the edge in that way. Okay, so they claim that there was insufficient evidence to file civil rights charges against Officer Pantaleo. And I look at insufficient as, okay, if I try to swipe my card and I have insufficient funds, then I cannot purchase said item. And I understand that. But what we have a tape. We have this chokehold that had already been deemed prohibited.
Right.
So this is illegal to use in order to apprehend or subdue any subject. And so how is that insufficient? What is insufficient about that, and what more do you need in order to make it sufficient? Now, what you can't tell me is that, oh, he got pre-existing conditions. He got asthma, so that's part of the reason why he passed. No. That chokehold helped. Because before he had asthma before the chokehold,
Right.
and he wasn't on his way out. You talking about, oh, he too big, so the officer had to use the chokehold, had to use other means. How about calling backup, sir? That sounded like it would have been a great idea.
Correct.
Also, you can't tell me that somebody that you're gonna give him $5.9 million and ain't nothing happen. So my question is, when will this end? And when will the police get sufficient training in order to deal with, in order to handle situations without killing unarmed black people? And that is Jay's 2-minute tirade. It just pissed me off in such a way that I was just like,
it pissed a lot of people off. A lot of people that day. Yeah.
Because I had to go look up insufficient because I had to see what it was that.
Because you know what it means when it comes to.
When it comes to a bank account, that means you cannot get this. And now, is it insufficient in the way that what I need is $101 and all I got is $100? Let's go ahead and I'm gonna take this overdraft fee for these charges, but we need to go ahead and get this person up out of here in that way. Like, no, we can't do that.
So that was a black man choked from Cigar P. I'm sorry. There was a black man that was just choked with a chokehold in Vegas for selling water.
Man, I saw that too.
I missed that one.
I saw that too, and once again, you always ask like, when will it end? And all at the same time, it's like, all right, you have video of something that's not supposed to take place.
Right.
We're just talking about the way to subdue.
Right.
Is on camera. And it's like, all right, well, you're not supposed to be doing that, but we ain't got enough evidence. So what would be enough evidence? Can anybody explain that?
You would think on camera is all the evidence you need.
Right. This ain't word of mouth.
What else is there after live footage?
I mean,
Jesus
that's it.
Coming back walking on water.
That's it. Like, oh, wait, did you need to be there?
Right.
Did you need to check his pulse as he was going out?
Right.
Like, none of that stuff, it just don't make sense. And so for that to be the reason, like, oh, it's not enough evidence outside of this whole recording and y'all policies. Y'all policies, that ain't stuff that somebody just made up like, oh, you ain't supposed to be doing that. Like, that's not what it is. For some cigarettes.
For some cigarettes.
Good. All right, well.
All of that just to tell the man to move on, or you can't sell the cigarettes in front of the convenience store. Or, it's all getting ridiculous. It's almost like even the world is okay with between the police harassment and between just white supremacists and between just everything that's going on. I blame it all on Trump, but with everything that's going on, it seems like the world is starting to be more brazen and more bold, and more people walking around, more upset or more nervous or more scared. Sometimes I catch myself feeling a certain kind of way when I'm around a lot of white people, and it's just a feeling in the air in the world right now. And it's a lot. It's a lot. Anger, fear, desperation. It's just a lot of different feelings and emotions in the air right now.
And the sad part is it's a level of numbness because it's only so much outrage that people can have until it's just like, all right, you either got to make a decision at this point. Like, what you gonna do?
Right.
Like, because at this point, at first it was like, all right, it's he say, she say. This happened, but I'm going to take the word over this because you're a criminal. We're going to put criminal on you.
Right.
And we got police word, we got brass word versus criminal word. And now you add in that now that we have camera, and now it's like, you know what? We're going to put the police cameras on y'all. We're going to put video cameras on y'all. We're going to put all this other means to help control this stuff. And it's like, you know what? That don't matter. Unless, like I said a couple weeks ago, your name is Muhammad. Kill somebody if you want to as a police officer and your name is Muhammad. Get your ass locked up. Anyway. I was trying not to get hostile today, but I already knew that it was gonna happen. While I was being hostile, since the last time we showed up, since the last time we was on air, I went to New Orleans, right?
Oh, okay.
Went to New Orleans, went to Baton Rouge. That's where our family reunion was, and they got some really good food there. It's a lot of really good food. Now, I'm trying to make sure nothing is on here that'll give stuff away. All right, I'm going to go ahead and send this to you, Kush. My bad, man. I meant to get all this stuff to you earlier. But we went to this restaurant, right? And what kind of tipper are you?
Yeah. I am a I ain't over tipper. Yeah. I stick to the 15%.
You stick to the 15%. Yeah, you do that math out and boom.
Boom, real quick. Clack, 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 clack. Yeah.
All right.
And I still tip even if you kind of nasty or, a bad, server, because I don't know what your day may consist of. You may just be having a bad day. I still tip. But yeah, I'm not an over tipper.
Like, my mother-in-law tips everybody.
Everybody. So if I hand her a drink of water or something, passing her by, or she in the lobby somewhere, I'm liable to get me a coin?
If you are handing a bag of chicken out the window at any of the fast food chicken spots.
Stop. Your mom do not tip them.
My mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law?
She will tip.
I need to meet her.
She tips. And I was like, what you doing?
What?
Yeah. And so
gratuity was already in
this
there.
Is a receipt. Do you see at the bottom right there?
$72.81. Gratuity was 20%. So
for your convenience, we're going to put a 20% tip on there.
Right.
For your convenience.
For my convenience.
For my personal convenience. They went ahead and like, I'm going to slap you with this 20% gratuity.
Now, if a gratuity is added in my check, that is all you're getting. Again, I said that I'm not an over tipper. So if gratuity is already added in my amount, it's like there, then we're going to roll with that.
All right. And so what I was trying to figure out.
So did she tip more than that?
What?
She tipped more than the gratuity?
No. This was my bill.
Oh, this was your... Oh, okay.
This was my bill
Yeah.
in New Orleans.
Sorry, $72.
It's $72, and I'm looking at this. I'm like, hold on, we 20%. 20%.
Most places go ahead and put the gratuity in there for your convenience. And
Uh-uh.
convenience meaning so you don't have to calculate. That's what they mean by convenience.
You could put, like, I've seen restaurants that put like 15%, 18%, 20%.
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool. Okay. I can choose from which one based on the service, but they don't just they added that into the whole total.
Yeah.
So I wonder what would have happened if I had just adjusted that.
For their convenience.
For their convenience. Like,
Gotcha.
I can add, I'm straight. Let me go ahead and do this math. He only did 15% worth of serving. Like, the only thing I remember from him is that brother, he was like, hey, yeah, what's up, brother? Hey, how's everything going? Can I get y'all some water? We had to make 25 minutes to sit down.
Well, that's not his fault. You
That
can't,
ain't his fault.
You can't.
But all right, so it was two parties. It was my cousins and I, and then my family. So my cousins and their family, and then my party. They have 4 in theirs, and we have 5.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't even sitting at the same table at first, but some people got up, and they just happened to be sitting at the table next to us, not adjoining,
Right.
just next to us.
Just next to us. Okay.
So if they trying to add in some stuff,
Right.
because they like, oh, y'all all together because y'all know each other.
They could have, because if you have more of most places, if you have more of a party, more than 8, I think it is, a lot of times you'll get gratuity add in. Did you ask that?
Nah, I was
You was
heated.
too heated.
I was
Okay.
heated. I was
So,
heated because my
you-
po' boy bread was hard, and they was limited on the shrimp. They gave me a whole lot more lettuce on my po' boy
Oh
than
boy.
shrimp.
Then you should have. That was your responsibility to say something
I
about
don't
it.
send
and
food back.
Well, okay. I know a lot of people who don't do that. They don't send food back. Okay.
I just ate the few shrimp off that hard ass bread.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'm like, yeah, here you go. He's like, hey, everything all right with the bread? Yeah, that's a little tough right there. Like, I don't know what y'all did to that bread, but it's a little on the tough side.
Okay.
But I just that's all I remember. Like, they, for all intents and purposes, they jacked us for that 20% tip.
So Rita said you can't deny gratuity. That's been added on. You can't.
No, I can pay gratuity. But since you want to take gratuity,
Oh, you feel like they took it to you.
that's all.
They should have
that's all you
suggested it
get.
in different
Yeah,
amounts
it
and let
wasn't
you pick.
Yeah, it wasn't suggested.
You
could
didn't like the fact
suggest-
that it was there.
Yeah, you could just suggest it for my convenience, but you already added it in.
Well,
Hey,
you
go
know
ahead.
what? They
Can
probably
you put-
really
can you
did
pull that picture
think.
back up.
They probably really did think that you were with that y'all had a big party. So they probably.
They mama
really
is a big party. What?
No, I'm saying, I ain't talking about nobody, mama. I said they probably thought that you had that big party. All of y'all was together, was more than what, 6 of y'all, 8 of y'all. So that's probably why. Which is why I go back to saying, instead of you being hot and heated in the moment, you should have said, hey, is this something y'all always do? Is this standard, or is this gratuity in here because of how many people is at this table? So I think you should have asked just to find out, because it could be that's just how they do. There's a place in Atlanta that it can be you by yourself only. Gratuity is in your check. By yourself. I know, because I've ate there before. And I'm like, wow.
Have you never not left a tip?
Have I never not left a tip? Yes.
Oh. so tell us about
It
that
was
situation.
horrible. It was just horrible. It was really, really horrible. It was horrible. Hot in there. He was horrible. It was horrible. And then they tried to send somebody
He was musty.
to replace him, and she was whacked. I was like, y'all playing.
She was musty.
I don't know. I wasn't close enough to smell them, but I remember this particular time because that's only happened once. It was horrible. It was terrible.
Oh
And
gosh. Okay.
And I am a review person. I'll go to Yelp
So
or
you get on-
Google
so
and
you
leave
get on Yelp.
reviews. Yes, I do. I leave reviews. I do take the time.
So you got a whole profile on that?
I have a whole profile on Yelp and Google.
That's
I
hilarious.
leave reviews. Coming to a restaurant near you.
Oh, Miss Buyout said if she had to ask for silverware, no tip.
Cause you now, and I've been somewhere where I'm like, I have gotten my food. Still haven't seen no silverware. So I'm just looking at this plate of hot food like, dang, I can't eat it.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. Can I have?
Am I supposed to eat this chicken fettuccine with my hands or nah? Okay. And so, I mean, I can't think of a time in a restaurant that I did not leave a tip, but I didn't leave a tip for that Lyft driver that I had, Ojo.
You didn't leave a tip for him?
No. I was trying to get out of having to pay him altogether. I wanted to delete my app.
What happened?
He couldn't see.
Oh.
Ojo couldn't see. Ojo was driving 25 miles an hour on a 45-mile-an-hour road.
Oh, God.
He kept turning his high beams on. He would have his blinker on for 2 miles. Like, Ojo couldn't see. And I was just like, hey, you want me to drive? I ain't even going to tell nobody. Like,
Ain't going to tell nobody.
I just need to get here. Like, I was scared. Like, if I get in your car and I'm scared, you ain't going to get no tip, fam.
Hey, question. Is it okay to get in the Lyft or your Uber and they already got your directions and everything, and then you get in there and you turn on your phone for your directions and you tell them which way to go?
Are you using a different app than they using?
Probably.
Like if you use, like if they
using
Google Maps and you
and
then
I pull
Google
up
Maps,
my Google Maps,
it's gonna be the same thing. But if you're
I don't
using like
know.
Waze and then they using Google Maps, it could be different, but probably not.
I find myself I do that. I don't know why.
You just trying to make sure they don't take you off route.
I think I'm kind of paranoid in these streets, so I'm just making sure.
You
go left, I'm like, mine said go right, bro. Can you turn around?
Hold on, fam.
Hold up, nah.
You're going the wrong way. Let me see. So, are there any professions that you feel like you would tip that don't really get tips? Like it's not normal to tip them, but you feel like they should get a tip anyway?
No.
Like, what if a comedian was like extra funny? Like
a comedian, like he already got paid by the venue to be there, and
then
like
extra funny. Like, you was funny. Let me stick some money down in your waistband.
Again, a comedian who's already been paid by the venue to be there.
I mean, everybody that's doing work is already getting paid for something.
But waiters and waitresses are getting paid a very low base.
I mean, they work for tips.
They work for tips. So that's different. The bellman at the hotel and, stuff like that, that's different.
So the exotic dancers, do they have to do anything magical in order to get some rain from you? Any type of precipitation? Do they have to do something magical, or can they just...
Well, I think that if you're going to see strippers, you should go ahead and you're taking a certain amount of cash anyway with you to tip. So just go ahead and just tip. I tip for little tink tinks. I'll be like, oh,
you
bless
tip for the tink tinks?
I go ahead.
You tip for bullet wounds?
He be working real hard. Like he little bit old little self, little man. Go and get some little tink tink. I go ahead and get.
You talking about out the little male reviews?
That's what you said. If a man stripping.
I didn't know if you was going to the lady strip clubs or you go to the men's strip clubs.
Strippers in general. I enjoy a variety.
That's funny. She had that tell me the Flavor Flav looking boy.
And they working real hard. Get them. And the women too. The women too. Because all women are not in there real, curvy and fake boobs. Some of them are in there have their own natural body parts. And there was one little girl. I gave her some. It's something about the lip. I feel like, because they work real hard to make it bounce, jiggle, shake. They work real hard.
They be moving their whole body trying to get
and
that
their
thing.
head be wobbling. It's a lot. So I go ahead and give the little poor tink tink. I just gonna get a little tink tink. There's a profession that I kind of don't like to tip, but I tip them anyway.
What was that?
The people who do my nails and toes, because sometimes they'll have a little attitude. But I like my stuff a certain kind of way.
No, Shawty, you got to tip those
and
people.
then I tip them and they don't even say thank you. I be want to snatch it out their hand.
All right. So before we get out of here, I tell you one person that I can't stand tipping, and I almost feel like they trying to be they almost hold stuff hostage, and that's the bathroom man at the club.
The bathroom
man at the club be out here. Like, he be like, hey, brother, you want to wash your hands? Hold on, I'm going to turn the handle for you. And I'm like, wait, I don't need you to do none of this stuff. Like, this is a solo operation. This whole bathroom situation is a solo operation for me 98% of the times. I do not give anybody I don't need you to turn the handle. I don't need you to give me one napkin. I don't need no gum, no cologne. I already smell good. Stop the madness. Like, what are you doing? I don't need you to shake it. I don't need you to flush the toilet. I don't need you to zip me up. None of that.
I need no help in the bathroom.
Go on over there. Sit back in your seat, brother. I don't need no help. But he be like, yo, man, just look. You need some gum, brother? I'm like, what you trying to say, fam? I'm gonna go ahead and keep my tip for that little insult you just dropped off on me right quick. Cause I know I'm fresh. Nah, I got some gum right here. What else you got up there? Nah, I got some smell good right here. What else you got up there? Nah, you know what? I brought my own napkin. What else you got up there? I'm gonna just dry my hands right here. You know what? Let me just use your shirt.
I knew you were gonna say.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
Good night.
But yeah, I got this. This is a singular person situation.
Yeah, like you was taught this when you was a little boy. So why all of a sudden we got bathroom attendants sitting in the bathroom on the stool with napkins and stuff?
I don't need no help.
It tickles me in the strip club when they have bathroom attendants. I be like, what in the world?
They be like, hey, y'all need some
I be like, okay. Nah, I'm good. I'm not sweating on mine. Maybe you need to go to the other side, the locker room area.
Oh my God. Oh, well, you never know. Yeah. You never know. Charging for soap, paper towels, she ain't getting tipped. Yeah, absolutely. But look, good people, I am so glad to be back. I am so glad everybody tuned in.
Watching.
If you hadn't shared this feed, go ahead and share this feed. Don't be selfish in these streets. Like I said, if you commented that you shared the feed, I'm gonna go ahead and look this up a little bit later on. I will enter your name into a drawing. We giving out some free stuff. I ain't even playing with y'all no more. This is the new 710 Slickville Show. We will be back. I don't know, sometime in August, one of these days. But it'll be soon, next Monday. But until then, I think it's like August 5th. There we go. Let's just put a date on August 5th. Yeah. We're going to do that thing. And we're going to talk about the Billy Graham rule. That's what we're going to do. But
Thank you for everybody who tuned in from overseas, all around the world, from Texas to Bama to Bahamas. London. Thank you to everybody who tuned in from all over. Thank you.
Yeah, y'all be safe out in these streets. We out.
Good night.